Hi, everybody. Thanks so much for joining me high above Hollywood and Highland and above the Hollywood Walk of Fame, where Robin Williams spent one of the most joyful days of his life, setting his hand to footprints in cement. He even wrote the words Carpe Diem. Well, last night, the theater dimmed its lights for Robin, and Broadway is going to do the same tonight as the tributes continue to pour in for this beloved star who shined so brightly.
We, like all of you, were shaken up a bit last night when we learned that genius comedian and actor Robin Williams passed away.
Jimmy Fallon fought back tears last night remembering the legend.
He's one in a million. He's like unbelievable.
The family and friends of Robin here in Marin County are still grappling today, still struggling with the comedian's death. And the local paper shows a picture of yesterday's press conference with the headline, "He was one of us." And he was. That is what I have felt from the locals everywhere I have been. Now, the comic legend is also being remembered today on the covers of Time magazine, People, and The Hollywood Reporter.
Oh, Captain, my captain.
Fallon also paid tribute to this iconic scene from Dead Poets Society.
Oh, Captain, my captain.
Oh, Captain, my captain!
And look at this. Photos with the hashtag #OhCaptainMyCaptain have been trending all day. And we're also learning more today about one of Robin's final roles.
Is it okay if I don't do this?
This is Robin and June doing voiceovers for the indie film Absolutely Anything, out next year.
How you doing? I feel great.
Robin voiced the character of a dog and worked with screenwriter Gavin Scott in the studio.
It was a magical experience working with Robin. He came in, he bounced into the recording studio at the Village in Santa Monica, and he was just, yes, let's do this.
Do you like it a higher pitch or a lower pitch? That's the other question right now.
Robin's recording session was just weeks before he entered rehab.
I don't know what he was feeling inside, but I do know this was a person who was making other people feel better.
And a sad development for Robin's daughter Zelda. She quit social media last night over cruel comments online. She writes, quote, "I'm sorry. I should have risen above. Deleting this from my devices for a good long time. Maybe forever. Time will tell. Goodbye."
That really pains me to hear. People could be mean on social media, and so I hope that bullying does cease.
Actor DANTE BASCO knows the internet can be cruel.
Kill the lawyer! Kill the lawyer!
I'm not that kind of lawyer.
DANTE worked with Robin in the 1991 film Hook.
Every day was a joy with Robin.
And on Monday, after Robin's death, he posted a touching farewell video.
Rest in peace, Robin. See you in Neverland.
I think she made the right decision, right?
Exactly. Anything that you need to do to get through this trying time, you have to do.
And a podcast interview Robin gave in 2010 sounds sadly ironic now. Then suicide seemed the furthest from his mind.
First of all, you don't have the balls to do it. I mean, have you thought about buying a gun? No. What were you going to do? What, like cut your wrist with a water pick? Maybe.
And there's a lot of anger out there over yesterday's press conference. Was the deputy coroner too graphic, describing how Robin died?
He was slightly suspended in a seated position.
This after Robin's widow, Susan Schneider, had asked to respect the family's privacy. Some representative tweets, "This isn't anyone's business, inappropriate, what an awful press conference." In Marin County today, I was also at the presser yesterday. But what we found out is that the information is open record and there's actually a legal obligation to release the findings. Anything released is part of the California Public Records Act. Forensic pathologist Cyril Wecht says the conference itself was totally professional.
If he had held back, then the questions would be forever forthcoming. When you get to the issue of privacy, what that does is it produces a never-ending continuum. And that, in my opinion, would be more traumatic to the family.
Wecht also says that mentioning that Robin was clothed when found was important.
Because, you know, there is the autoerotic hangings that occur accidentally. And I'm sure that would have been in the minds of some people.
Another detail that came out in the press conference is that in the hours before Robin died here in his Tiburon home, his wife Susan actually spent the night in a different bedroom, which made people wonder if they usually slept in separate rooms. And then there's the fact that she didn't see Robin before she left in the morning, so the worry here is that she and the family somehow feel that they're to blame.
What I hope they don't do is play the what-if game. Let me tell you something. If somebody really wants to take their own life, they can get it done.